Hello everyone, I'm Valencia. This is my 2021 planner lineup share. If I plan it, there's a great chance I'll accomplish it. If I don't even bother to plan it, chances are that a lot of time will go by and I still won't accomplish those things that I need to. So I'm sharing what I do, and maybe it will be of interest to you, or maybe give you some ideas as well. So I know that God is a planner. In Jeremiah chapter 21, verse 11, this is a page in my planner. It reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a fortune." Let's see, in Isaiah 14:27, which reads, "For the Lord of hosts has planned, and who can frustrate it? And as for this stretched out hand, who can turn it back?" That's enough. So anyway, my thought process is, if God has plans both for me and for his people, and just has plans, period, then who am I as a mere mortal not to have plans? So I consider myself to be a creatively eclectic planner. And to me, that means that I'm not married to a particular brand of planners. Things on my planner spread can match or not match. I also use digital as well as analog for planning. I'm not against trying something new. It's different things that I believe help make me a creatively eclectic planner. So let's go ahead and start with the one that's right here in front of you. Now, the first planner I'm sharing with you is my career planner. It's a Jibun Techo A5 Slim. I use it for I call it my career planner because it's for my 9 to 5, and which is my day job, and it's for anything having to do with my career, even those things outside of the day job. So what you're seeing is a clear cover that I have decorated. That's craft paper underneath, pieces of craft paper and things and little embellishments, some things that came from the packaging, etc. And I put in some tabs. These are actual Jibun Techo tabs. Didn't do much decorating in this, at least not as of yet, but I did put some things in here, basically. So the first section is this part here that I have kind of tabbed together. It's just notes pages. It's basically, it has options for what you want to call it. Like, I don't use this, at least I haven't yet. It says my dream 2021, money plan, map of Japan, etc. And then some other notes pages are in there as well. Anything that's a note page, to be honest with you, I ignore what it says and just use it just for notes, period. So any kind of note. Is going to be there. What you're seeing here is it's a perpetual week. So it's not dated or anything, and you can just go here and put your whole weekly plans, and I usually do that regardless of what it is. These are some more notes pages. And here you get to what is, I'll call it intentions. A lot of people will call this a tracker. I'm not good at tracking. Tracking to me means that you put it down, and then as you're doing it, you exit out. Well, I do the things, but then I rarely go back and exit out. So it'll be a full page of trackers with intentions to track, but I didn't X anything. So what I do is I plan out the intentions. I put it down. I put what days of that month or week that I want to do that. So I plan to use it for marketing and social media regarding career-oriented thing. Anything that I've been, any interactions I've had, anything having to do with career or life, marketing, ministry, etc., I plan to put in this section. the month at a glance, which is the next one, I plan to use for scheduling professional development. So if I take a class, if I read books and articles, any plans and intentions I have regarding professional development. And the main section that I do use in this planner is the week at a glance. And this is what it looks like with the exception of the skinny washi tape. And I started putting the skinny washi tape throughout the planner to box in the 9 to 5. And I did it initially because I wanted to see how much time I spent at work versus doing other things. Work meaning the 9 to 5 versus other things. And basically, when I blocked this in, it helped me to realize I don't spend as much time of my life in work as I thought. Yes, some of this is sleep time because this is midnight to midnight. So it's a whole 24-hour period here. So some of it is sleep, but there's a great portion of time, and weekends included, where, you know, I have free to do other things. And so I started blocking that in, and it helped me psychologically to see that. And the washi tape, the skinny washi tape, it helped me to decorate it a little bit because I do not decorate this planner. And it helped me to also use some of my stash of washi tape, skinny washi tape, of which I have a lot. And so let me just show you, because this is the 2021. But I've been using the Jibun Techo for since 2019. So this will be my third one. So let me just show you a little history of them. This is the first one that I had. It was from 2019. And this is again a clear cover, and I've just put some craft paper in it. You see all of my tabs. Some more decor and just packaging in the back, and just to give you an idea of what I did. And so I've blocked out some of these these are sticky notes that came from Jibun Techo. And actually, let me show you this. Basically, they sell these. It's it's excellent. It's a grid pattern. I don't know if you can see that. It's a grid pattern that matches the Jibun Techo grid pattern itself. And they're sticky notes that are perforated, and you can pull out 2 lines at a time. Let me get a bigger piece here. You can pull out as many lines as you want at a time. They're perforated, and you can pull them out, and you can place them over whatever it is you're trying to cover up. And I'm just covering up this stuff that you saw here already because it is a work planner, and it's information that I shouldn't show. So, but I wanted to show you this because at first I didn't use washi tape to block it out. This is July 2019 going into August 2019. And up until then, I was using just the ink. But I began in the first week of August 2019, putting in the skinny washi tape. Again, I blocked some of this stuff off that I needed to block off, and it's helped me immensely. So don't forget, these Jibun Techo sticky notes, they're actually pretty decent, and they're removable. And if you're one of those people who wrote something in and you don't want it to scratch it out, you can just put this on top. All right, so that's 2019, and let me just show you some more decor. This was the back of it, and this was the front. That's worth showing you. And I put all the girls. These are from Hobby Lobby stickers and travel notebook sticker and a whole bunch of a plethora of washi tape. All right, so I also used it for 2020, and that would be this one. And for this one, again, it's a clear cover, but I've mainly decorated it with packaging things. I got it from Bone Cushion. I always get my Jibun Techos from them, at least the last 3 I have. And not much decor here, just a little bit. These are some stickers from Amazon Japan. I believe that these word stickers are from Tim Holt. That's just stuff, packaging and things. And there's a little more decor back here, stickers and things. This is the best week I could find that I had the least amount of things to cover up. It's color coded. This is based on, I'm a voice teacher as well. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and that happens most of the time on Saturdays. This is 9 to 5 stuff that's in blue for the most part. So, all right. So, 2019, 2020, and 2021 in the Jibun Techo for career. All right. One thing I want to add, there isn't a lot of note-taking or things like that. It's just a weekly spread. And so when I was in the office, which, I've been working from home for quite some time now, when I went to a meeting, I didn't want to take this because I felt as though it was none of anybody's business. So in order to take notes in meetings, I would bring this, which is a binder. It's an arc system from Staples. I put there I guess this is a 1.5 inch disc. Yeah, I put there 1.5. It's a disc-based system. I put their disc-based system together, and I take notes in this. It has a calendar and it has tabs, and so I would take this into my meetings rather than my planner. All right. So 2021 career. All right, next one is my personal planner, and that would be this one. Move this stuff. And my personal planner is a Hobonichi Cousin A5, one book. All my little tabs. The tabs are from Amazon. And again, I have put craft paper and stickers in here. I have been using the Hobonichi Cousin for my personal planner again since 2019. So this is my third year using it. And so let me just show you by 2019 Cousin. It's quite big. It's quite chunky, actually. Basically, it was the same size as this one when I started using it. And as you can see, it got quite chunky over a year's time. But I liked it until it got too fat. And to be honest with you, the main portion that's, I guess, is fat is, let's see, it starts around the first of the year, which is here. So this is the daily. This is the monthly, weekly, and yearly. So you can see that it's my memory keeping in the back, and you see I have paper clips and all kind of things in there that cause it to be fat. And so let me see if there's anything I want to share. Here, and this looks crazy, I know, but here I made a perpetual monthly spread that has down the side all the things that are on my list. Doesn't mean I want to do them every month, but at some point in time throughout the year, I want to be able to incorporate some of these things. Some of them are daily-ish, and then some of them are weekly or twice a week. So we have here, for example, I have here language studies, right? It's this pink, this lighter colored pink here. And if you look, wherever this lighter colored pink is, I want to be studying languages. So I had it Tuesday and Wednesday. That's 2 languages each those days, and then Thursday and Friday, and then Sunday. I mean, that was a number of languages based on being in college and being in seminary school. That number is about the same, but the languages have changed, and I would never put them on on my plans for that many times in a week anymore. And then we have self-care and pampering, for example, is this medium color red. What is this? Medium color red. So we have that. Looks like I have Wednesday, and then the fifth week of the month, if there is, then also on that day. Now that's changed because now my self-care days are on Monday. So that's one thing that's worth showing you. It's crazy looking because it's overly planned, but it's a lot of stuff on my list. But that was my way in the beginning of the year to be able to come back to this page and say, what could I be doing on this Thursday? Let's see. Here's a list. Let me pick one of those things. Okay, what else do I want to show? Here is one of my pages in my daily, my memory keeping, my note taking that I didn't mind sharing. Over here, I made this whole time waits for no one. It's just to remind me to go ahead and get things done. I must have felt as though I was stagnating or something when I did this. This was January 19th, so maybe I wasn't stagnating. I was just reminding myself. And this one is actually kind of funny. It's just a picture from, I guess, off the internet. And I kept leaving my mobile phone at home for some reason. That by the time I did that, I had left it home 3 times over a 2-week period. And I don't know about you, but I feel lost without it. So this was me reminding myself, perhaps all of these images of phones will help me not to keep forgetting mine, exclamation point. All right, so I do memory keeping in my daily pages. And another one that I don't mind sharing is this one. These are stickers from Hobby Lobby, their brand, I believe. These are images from magazines. This is when I was organizing my closet. I call it my dressing room. It's really a very small bedroom turned into my walk-in closet, so I call it my dressing room. And this was inspirational to me to just do this because that's what I was doing at the time, around August 4th and 5th of 2019. All right, so one other thing, the last thing I want to say about this one that I decorated it with craft paper and music symbols and things, which I'm heavily into, is I name my personal planners. I name them. This is the only one that I do name. And this one's name is Vanity. So this was Vanity in 2019. All right, so in 2020, I actually got 2. They have an Avec version that breaks up the year into 2. For me, this is January through June, and this is July through December. You can see the second group. The second one is much fatter than the first one. But basically, once again, decorated, tabbed. I actually have Hobonichi tabs with the Hobonichi product. And I did split it up that year because this year in 2020, because you saw how fat it got last year. And because I was traveling to and from work and it was in my planner bag, I assumed that it would be easier. But I'll be honest with you, I like them all together. So that's why I only bought the single one this year. But let's see if there's anything. Like I said, this was the beginning of the year. And I did name them. This is Twin 1 and Twin 2. So these are the twins in 2020. All right, so let's see if I have pages that I've... All right, so in 2020, I used the monthly cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I used the monthly to schedule out organization and cleaning. So Mondays, with the exception of Mondays, which was self-care, with the exception of Mondays, which is, let me move this into frame, self-care, each day they was scheduled for something. And now keep in mind, this was either in the mornings or in the evenings or during lunch break. So Tuesdays, I would handle the first floor of the house. Wednesdays, I would take care of the plants and do the bedroom, which also included the master bath up there. And on Thursdays, it's all about clothes and laundry. On Fridays, it's all about the kitchen. On Saturdays, some plants that needed watering more than just once a week. I would tend to them, and I would do the others' bathrooms in my art studio. And on Sundays, Sunday afternoons and evenings, it would be floors, my music studio, and finalizing any clothes that didn't get taken care of on Thursday. So this is what I did in 2020, and I did it month after month, and I planned it out month after month. So another thing, let's go again to did my dailies. This is because cleanliness is next to godliness was kind of a theme for 2020. I basically did a spread when I was planning to do a cleaning / organizing session with, it's called Team Organize, which is headed by Alejandra TV. If you all have not heard of her, you should look her up. Just awesome professional organizer who I have been following for a number of years now. And she has these sessions called Team Organize that are virtual. That we do through Zoom. A number of people do it. You should look into it and see if it's something that you would need help with or find helpful in organizing your life. All right, so as you can see, it was a 4-hour session. This and each hour I designated something. So hour 1, I was going to do the first floor. Hour 2, the second floor. Hour 3, the first floor again, and hour 4, the second floor again. But I would alternate what I did on each one of those days. And I used stickers. All these people stickers came from Amazon Japan. These are Happy Planner stickers, as well as these also. And these are from, I want to say they're from Amazon US. But anyway, that's what I did. And this is Twin 1, 2020. And then this is Twin 2, 2020. Also decorated, as you can see, craft paper. This craft paper, all craft paper came from Michael's. All craft paper came from Michael. These music sticker came from Amazon US. All right, so like I said, this is Twin 2. I decorated. Did I show the decorations in Twin 1? Here's the decorations in Twin 1. I like that bookmark. I didn't do much, but I did do a little decorating. Twin 1. Just a little bit of decorating. Twin 1. And again, Twin 2. A little bit of decorating here as well. Just a little bit. And let's see what I can share on this one. Again, as I said, the theme in 2020 is cleanliness is next to godliness. And this is another spread that I had done. And what I noticed throughout the year is that this didn't really change that much. So in 2021, I won't be doing cleanliness is next to godliness every single month. I'll just have a perpetual month reschedule and go by that. Let's see if there are daily pages. All right, yeah. This is... I was organizing a portion of my dressing room. I have an accessories closet. So I said it's a small bedroom that I've turned into a dressing room. And so because it's a bedroom, it also has a closet. So I've made the closet a accessories closet. And this is me organizing it, like where jewelry goes, where makeup goes, where my hats go. It's fingernail polish, all of that, where everything, belts and scarves, etc. So that was me planning that out. And that's what I do tend to do. I do tend to draw out and plan out those things. And this is me also just giving myself some inspiration because I knew that I was getting ready to embark upon this project. And these stickers are from Amazon Japan. As you can see, there's a theme. I like Amazon Japan stickers sometimes. And then this one I don't mind sharing as well. This is when my final photos of my little utility / laundry room that I organized it. I put up these shelves and these clothes baskets, and this is some other storage, some more storage. This is all the masks and gloves and sanitizers and things are on the back of the door here in this room. And so I was happy with the outcome. So in order to memorialize what I did on September the 26th, I put pictures in here. And this one is when I started doing hula hooping as an exercise. Now you'll see a vacuum here because this was actually the day I was supposed to vacuum. But so that was already there. But I was excited about finding how much fun it was to incorporate hula hooping or hooping. I don't know if it's hula hooping or just hooping as a exercise. And so these are my versions of hula hoops and just getting it done. All right, so that's twin 2, twin 1, and vanity. And so now getting to the 2021 one, I have named this one Queen V. See, I have decorated her on the inside too and called her Queen V. And I've stickered her up a little bit. Stickers kind of peeling up. I have some acetate and some art paper and some washi and some Tim Holtz vellum, more washi. And let's see what's up here. More stickers. Now these stickers are a little bit different. I got them out of a sticker book at Amazon Japan. I mean, no, this was actually Amazon US. This is a book I bought from Amazon called The Antiquarian Sticker Book. And it's very interesting. It's just, I'm just going to show you one page. The back, so you can see that I had, used the sticker book for to write out Queen V. They had very unique letters in here, and the thing about it, between every one is this sheet because that's what the stickers are attached to. They have to be attached to something, And to be honest with you, they're pretty removable. I don't know if they're meant. And they're not really meant to be planner stickers. You can use them as that, but they're used for all kind of arts and crafts. And if you can see, it's quite interesting. I mean, look at that G. It's like a dead tree trunk. And look at that eye with a funny looking man standing there. Look at that K. It's just very interesting. But you be forewarned, it says antiquarian. But it has some stickers that are questionable, like looking a little. These, I picked what I consider to be good ones, but it has like snakes and weird little creatures and things also. So if you like the cutesy stickers, this one might not be for you. But if you want something a little bit different, I do encourage you to take a look at it. I bought it. It was on sale. I tend to not buy most of anything that's not on sale. So, all right. So getting back to Queen V. Do a little flipping through a number of things. So basically, the month, let's see here. I plan to use this section for gratitude. So each day, some people use it for a tracker, and as I said, I'm not good at that, but I can put down a word a day. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. Just one word, just to keep me on top of it, because sometimes I think that I fall short on showing gratitude. And then that's I call that the year. It's 6 months over 2 pages. And then the monthly, I was talking before about changing my cleanliness is next to godliness to a perpetual. So that won't be this one. That will be more like the one I showed you with all the color-coded dots, where I will put everything here because this is December. I don't use December. I use December in the previous planner. So I'll put all those here. I'll color code them, and I'll put my plans for the year. Now, and then it goes into the regular monthly beginning in January, and those won't be perpetual. As you can see, I did kind of call myself decorating a little bit. But toward the end, there are extra 3 months: January 2022, February, and March 2022, right? And so, for example, this is January 2022, where I can probably put my perpetual cleaning schedule or tidying schedule. And then I want, for example, a perpetual writing schedule, and also perpetual handling my music schedule, for example. And so in the regular months in 2021, I plan to just schedule those things. So each month I want to go through and put down the music, put down the writing, put down the cleaning, put down, I failed to mention self-care, etc. But nothing that's going to be too duplicative with regard to what I do with the weekly. But this will be the plan for that month, and hopefully I'll follow through on it. All right, and so after the monthly, which that sounded a little confusing, but I will continue on, comes the weekly. And for the weekly, that's really where I live out my life. And every week, I will plan it out. And even for the part that I'm in, the hours that I'm in, the 9 to 5, for example, I use that for notes and things like that, and actually do use the time for outside of those hours. And then sometimes I do schedule things around lunchtime each day as well. I use this daily. I open this daily. All right, and so for the last part, which is the daily, I plan to use it for memory keeping, like I've already shown you in my previous years. Projects I'm working on. Mind matters. That mind matters. I use that instead of brain dump. I don't like brain dump. Nothing positive about dump to me, so I like calling it mind matters. And so my mind matters, anything that I want to remember, memory keeping, all of that I plan to do in my dailies. And you'll see from time to time I've decorated it. It usually means something's going on that day, somebody's birthday, or it's, something's going on. And I've only done it minimally because I want to give myself the opportunity to do something else if I wanted to. The Hobonichi Cousin and all of these Japanese books are very plain, and it gives me the opportunity to do more with them. And the reason why I did choose this kind of book is because usually they were, traveling with me to and from work, and I needed something compact. And so that's why I was geared toward the Japanese planners for work. And so this is what I would carry with me daily, and when I return to working in the office, both this one and this one will go with me. The other notebook that I showed you, this one here, it stays at work. It's just home now because I'm working from home. But these two, they go in my work bag, not my purse, but my work bag, and they travel with me, and many times in the same cover. I don't leave them like this. They're only like this for this video, and because I've been working from home, normally they're in a cover. Okay, so I wanted to include a clip of my before the pen setup of the last 4 months of my 2020 Hobonichi Cousin, my personal planner, the weekly spread. I've shown examples of my monthly and my daily, and here is weekly before the pen. As you can see, I tend to be quite heavy on the stickers, washi, and decor. The spreads also, I believe, show how I tend to be an eclectic planner. This might appear to be too much for some, but I was quite satisfied with all of it. That's my 2020 Christmas spread right there, and let's continue. All right, so we've done career planner. We've done life planner, personal planner. And the next is, I'm going to call it my weekend kind of planner. And there are two of them. This is a Hobonichi Weeks, and this is a Hobonichi Weeks. And both are 2021, and they both have different purposes. Now, my Hobonichi Weeks for 2020, and that was the first time I did use a Hobonichi, was this one. It's called Paprika. They call it something else now. It might be just red. I don't know. I think it's a little darker and it's red. But I used this for 2020, and it was my weekend carry because I didn't carry those other two with me on the weekend, like when I was doing running errands, going grocery shopping, visiting somebody, going to church. But I wanted a planner with me. Now, don't get me wrong, I do a lot in my phone calendars and note section, but I'm a visual person, and I prefer also to have something decorative sometimes. And so this is what I would carry, and I would carry to church in my purse, and I would, when someone preached or whatever, I would open it up and take a note or two. And one of the things I want to share is really how it changed over time. This year was the first time I was actually using a Weeks, and this is a cover that I have on here, and I put that music note on there. I think I got it from Michael's a long time ago, and this cover, I'm gonna take it off soon, is from Hobonichi as well. And so I did decorate it on the inside, but I really don't decorate it, but I decorated it when I set it up last year. This is a page holder that you can buy to go with the Hobonichi planners. That is like a page holder, like so, or a closure. To be honest with you, I don't use it that much, but I just had to have it, and I refuse not to have it in there. And another thing I did, in addition to just decorating the beginnings of it just a little bit here and there, these are Hobonichi stickers, is I did these tabs. I didn't do real tabs. This is a pencil board, for those who don't know. Hobonichi sells these as well. This is the one for the weeks, and what it does, because Hobonichi planners use a Tomoe River paper, which is very thin. It's a fabulous paper, very durable. You can, paint on it with watercolors and acrylics, and all kind of things can happen with this thin paper. But what happens if you write hard, the imprint of your page will be on the next page. And so the pencil boards serve as sort of like a flat barrier that prevents that pen imprint from going through. But I just tend to like the way it feels when I write with these in between the pages. And I usually keep two, but I'm using the other one right here, right now. All right, so basically, I would bring it to church. Oh, this is what I was going to show you. Basically, you can look at the tabs here. Can you see that? They're not really tabs. They're translucent dots. Let me see, it's a page that I don't want to show. Translucent dots, where I have just backed them up to one another and made little tabs out of them, because I didn't care whether or not a number or the month was on there. I just needed to delineate the different sections. So like, this is the month at a glance, this is the weekly, and this is the daily pages. Okay, and so basically, I didn't use the months at all. I planned to use them, but I didn't. When we first started the year, before the pandemic hit greatly, I would go to church and I would just write what the scripture and the topic were. But as, things started transpiring, you will see after March, when we first got it all together and started doing remote church services and Bible studies and things, my notes increased. And so instead of just writing down the scripture and topic, I started taking notes. And I started attending, and I still do right today, more than just one service. I attend the service at my church, and I attend the service. And when I say attend, I mean I tune in to like Facebook Live or YouTube or something. See how my notes increased so much? This is October. It's not always like that, but it was never like that before. And before I started using the weeks this year, I didn't take any notes at all. It's just not what I do. All right. And so it's been helpful. And so I not only got 2 for 2021, one for 2021, I bought 2 for 2022. Not only did I get 1 for 2021, I got 2 for 2021. There you go. All right. But one thing I want to share before I move to walk you quickly through 2022 and 2021. Oh my God. One of the things I want to show you is how I broke down these pages. This is the regular weeks. They do also have a mega weeks that has a whole lot of pages, note pages, but I just got the regular one. And I didn't use it at all, even though I set it up a certain way. And I still want to share that because I might try it again this year now that I have a better idea of what I want to use it for. And what I noticed is that this one has 69 pages, blank pages in the back. 69, right? And if you can see, I said week 52 on here. What I did was I went in and I counted, and I discovered that with 69 pages, I could have a page that was an intro page. I could have a page for each quarter, a page for each month, and a page for each of the 52 weeks of a year. And by the time I did all of that, I was at week 52. But like I said, unfortunately, I didn't use it. So I'm debating on whether to do that again or just go ahead and put it down, because if I don't do it, I could always just put some washi on that or something. But anyway, that was my intent with that. And I think it's a good idea, but I didn't do it. All right, so getting now to the 2021s. I have 2. This 2021, the plan is to serve the same purpose as this 2021. And that is to take it to church or use it when I'm tuning in to church services and Bible studies and things where I'm receiving from others. Okay? And while I'm here, I did decorate it a little bit, as you can see, as I do from time to time. I'm going to change out these covers. This one is clear, totally clear cover. I want the music note cover on it, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that off of here. I'm just going to swap them out. So I'm going to put this one on here. Oops. Put these back. For some reason I want to have them. All right, so the music notes on this one now. And I'll put the plain one on the 2020. And put it will go on the shelf by my planner desk. It's coming. There we go. All right. So this one was going to go on the shelf. And then this one I put the other cover on cover with the music notes and design. All right. So the plan for this one, as I said, is similar to this one, which is when I go to Bible studies and listen to worship services, I will take notes. Decorated it a little bit. I like these decorative pencil boards that you could purchase with this. I use tabs from Amazon US, and it's empty. this year at a glance, this one here is supposed to be used. I plan to use it. I plan to use it. Receiving something from a worship service or Bible study. Just dot it, now that requires tracking, so we'll see how good I am at that. And then this year at a glance, which some people might call a tracker, I'm going to say a prayer per day. Just one little, it's very tiny, but one little word of who or what I prayed for on each day. I do pray daily, but I don't keep track like that, and we'll see how that goes. For the month at a glance, I plan to pray for, more specifically, for someone, and to jot down their name and what I believe their need is, or what they've requested that I pray about for them. For the weekly, it'll be similar to what I've been doing. On the left side, I'll put what services I attended and the scripture and maybe who was teaching or preaching and whatever the topic is. And on the right side, I'll take my notes. So if you can see in this one from 2020, it's kind of overlapped. There's no rhyme or reason. I mean, other than down here was actually Sunday. So that's when I put down the services, and then I did the notes everywhere, which is fine with me as long as I get it down, if I want to get it down. And so on the left-hand side, the services and things. On the right-hand side, it'll be the notes similar to that. And I plan on trying to section out, again, the daily section. I've already in pencil put down what I should stamp down here. Like this is week 31 in August. So we'll see. And if I do it, then based on the Bible studies and services that I sit in on and learn from, I want to be able to write in some ministry mind matters and topics and things that come to mind while I'm listening or learning from someone else. All right. Now, that's the same as this one. All right. But I've added a second one. Now, this is called the F1. This design is called the F1 So Kuho. It's very creative. It's a special one. Hobonichi Weeks. I got this one from Amazon Japan. You can't even get it off of the Hobonichi website, I don't think. But I wanted something different, and I actually was able to find it. And so I plan to do this similarly, but in reverse. These are the things I'm receiving Bible learning wise, and these are the things that I am ministering to others and Bible study wise. So for these are the plans, my plans. A little bit of decor here and there. And so my plan is for this time, for this whole year, the year thing, is to put block to track when I did the ministry posts on social media. So if I did something specifically, a ministry post, not this what I'm doing now, which is a planner post, but a specific ministry, opening up a Bible, doing something like that, I plan to track when I posted something somewhere. This 12-month tracker, it's for the last one, it was for praying for other people. This one is for praying for myself, but praying for myself and for how I can help other people. And the month at a glance is, the plan is to highlight a Bible character per day. So just write, Samson and where he is in the Bible and one little thing about him or something like that. And this one says Faith Perpetual. That's because that's December. I don't know what that would be, but that would be January through December 2021. And then the weekly spreads, this is another pencil board. This is, they call it light red. It's like an orangey red. On the left-hand side of this one, I plan to put down passages that I'm studying to be able to teach. On the right-hand side, notes for Bible teaching. And again, I plan on highlighting the daily, and that will be give me extra space for more notes. All right. So let's go through this again. So we have this one where I'm receiving, this one where I'm ministering and I'm giving. All right. So these are my main 3 planners: career, personal, weekend, faith. All right. Career, personal, weekend, faith. Those are my major planners for 2021. All right. However, there is something else on my list that I think I should add. Now, I have what I call a multi-planner planner. Multi-planner planner. Now, some people might call this something else, like a Franken planner, but I don't like that. I mean, let me just explain. I mean, similar to, brain dump, that had negative connotations in my mind. I didn't want it in my planner. And so does Franken planner for me, and for these reasons. A woman named Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein, the book. It was also called The Modern Prometheus, and she wrote it in 1818, and it is about a scientist named Victor Frankenstein. A lot of people think that the monster was named Frankenstein, but no, it was the scientist who created him. And he created the new man from parts of multiple dead men, and the monster was known as Frankenstein's monster. And some people like to equate, and I don't know where Franken planner came from. It was already on board long before I ever started looking at YouTube videos about it. But the book from 1818 was subsequently made into a play and then into a movie in 1931. And spoiler alert, there was no happy ending to this book, play, movie. It's negative, people died, monsters wanted to kill themselves, things like that. And so basically I choose to refer to this as a multi-planner planner, a multi-planner planner. So basically, let me show you. This has many tabs at the top. This is it's really my 10 topic planner. There are 10 topics that are covered in here. God first, cooking or home chef, music, non-English, which are the languages. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Self-care, pen to paper, which is things I deliberately write. Social media and marketing. I have mental inventory here because I did used to call it that, but I think someone else calls it that. So this needs to be changed to mind matters. And this back here, the 10th one, is learning/sponge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Learning/sponge, meaning things that I'm taking in to learn things. All right, so that looks simple enough. And the reason why is because I have that I call it a multi-planner planner is because I have taken a number of different planners and put them together to make this. All right. I had a bunch of planners on my shelf that I had purchased and I wasn't using, and I decided to just grab them all down, and I made this planner from all of those planners. Now this cover, as well as many of these tabs and things in here, are from Happy Planner or from the Walmart version of Happy Planner. The one that had the star discs in it. Like Happy Planner, as you know, it has the heart discs, which is here. You have to excuse me, I'm fiddling around with stuff back here. So the Happy Planner has the heart disc, but there was a version that I don't know that Walmart does anymore. I know Walmart has actual Happy Planners now, but they used to have a version of Happy Planner that had these star discs. And so I took a lot. I had about 3 of those versions of discs from Walmart that I had gathered up over time, and they make up this as well as some Happy Planners. I would say I've probably taken about 6 different Happy Planners to make this. Now I keep flashing all these numbers at you, and that's because each of these 10 topics has subtopics, and I've numbered them because it would have been too much for me to try to basically write something out here. But what I did do is a table of contents, which let me see if I can show you. And some of these dividers, I've just cut the tab out, which I know is like, you cut the tab, but I didn't need the tab because I have all these numbered ones. And what I've done here is, if you can look here, you can see, for example, the first section, which is God First. I don't know if you can see that, God First. It's actually 7 tabs here on the side for that. Bible study with me as a student, Bible study with me as a teacher, my prayer life, PhD study. That's me in my quest to continue my education. Pre-sermon prep, I am an ordained minister, and so sometimes I do preach. Theology curriculum, that's for classes that I plan to teach at some point. And then spiritual advisement. I do provide spiritual advisement upon request from people at my church and other people that I come into contact with in my life and am referred to. Here are a couple of tabs from Happy Planner, but let me just, I'm not going to flip through all of this. As you can see, it's 50 tabs. And I don't have the note taking on here, so that would be 48, 49, and 50. But let me just show you just some of the things that I have here for the, can you see this? Yeah, it's going to have to do. All right. So, and keep in mind these tabs and things that some of the ones that I've cut the tab off, they actually were all from Happy Planners or from the Walmart version of a Happy Planner. All right, so let me move it up a little bit. All right, so basically what I've done was, and they were dated too, and they were sitting on my shelf. You can see the number underneath, but I put washi tape to cover up because I want to be able to write when I write, whenever I want to write. And so this is my top 10 things in my life that I want to work on, and I put them all in one book. I also have some of them in separate books when I want to be more specific, but I'm not going over that today. But basically, all of this has been broken down, and so you can see at tab 1 is Bible Study Student, which is on my table of contents. I've highlighted, washed out areas where the numbers are. I can still see them, but I don't care. As you can see, still the same thing. And still, now we're going into Bible Study Teacher because we're at tab 2. Still at tab 2. And beautiful washi. Most of this washi has come from either Michael's or Amazon US. Most of it. Bible Study Teacher, and then we have Prayer Life. And I like to use this because it helps me to just categorize, and I can put down specifically what I want to, let's say it's like, a certain number of people in my life I want to pray for, and I want to be able to note that I'm doing that. All right. Another tab. And see, that's why I cut it off again, and I did keep those, by the way. But some people say, I hear a lot about people wanting neutral planners, and as you can see, my work planner and my life planner are those Japanese planners that are pretty neutral, but you see that I washi tape them and sticker them to death to decorate them, and because they are neutral. But I don't pick them because they're neutral. I pick them because they're compact and easily portable. But to be honest with you, I don't mind having color in my Happy Planners and things like that. and my coiled books and things. I don't mind working with it. Like this is pink. I don't mind working with the colors. I can work around them. I can work with them, or I can just totally cover them up. Or for me, sometimes if it doesn't even match, I don't care. That's part of me being an eclectic planner. If it doesn't match, sometimes I just don't care. And then sometimes I just, incorporate it. And so this is my PhD study section. You can see I embraced the pink. I didn't mind the pink at all. I added things to make it more pink. I believe this was pink and I've made it green. I don't care that doesn't match. Maybe it was green. I don't care that they don't match. And pre-sermon prep. I'm at tab 5 now. And I've totally covered up everything here. Here, when I do stuff like this and this one, that means I've covered up numbers. There are numbers covered up here. That's why that's like these. I believe that all of these were dated, and I've covered up the dates with washi tape. Theology curriculum. This is pretty. These just ideas. If I want something further, I have extra notebooks for that kind of thing. This is just for me to be able to jot it down, grab it and jot it down really quickly. And then the last one in this section is spiritual advisement. Again, I'm covering up numbers here because these are all dated and they were old. They were, just sitting on the shelf because I collect things, and planners are one of the things I collect. Spiritual advisement. And I embraced the pink on this. This came pink, and looked like it was already undated. So there were some undated ones already here that I used. And then looks like there's a tab, and we're getting into the next section. All right, so I'm not going to show the rest of that. But basically, I call this my multi-planner planner. It's my top 10 life things right now. 10 topics, as you can see at the top, broken down into subsets. That's my happy planner. You have to have a happy planner in your lineup, it seems. All right, last one. And this one is just an honorable mention. It's another happy planner. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to notice, this one does have the metal discs, but this one, as you can see, did not. And it's because it don't matter to me. I do think they're pretty, but I like these just the same in this one. So just, part of me, I call myself being the eclectic planner. Now, this one I like so much because of the leopard print and the metallic. It was so me. It's something that Happy Planner came out with earlier in 2020. I think it's called Wild Style. And you're probably like, where did she get that cover? So let me I shouldn't have started with that page. I should have started with, now some people, let me get into this a little bit. Some people use the term transformer planner, and just like Franken planner and just like brain dump, it's not one of my preferred terms, and the reason being is that let me see if I can find it. All right. Transformers, even though I think it's a great name, I really do think it's a great name. And to do this, whoever, this was already on the scene long before I came on board. Actually, I don't know. I think I was looking at videos long before I first saw one of these, and then it became a big thing. And I didn't think I would ever do it because it made the planner so heavy, but I did it this time because of the animal print, and I never plan on leaving the house with this. It stays at home, but what I bought was this what is it called? It's called Wild Style Customizable one. All right, I've covered up what I had up there. And so that's the first one in here. It's beautiful. I love the metallic. It's just awesome. That's the first book I have. That's the first cover I have in here. Transformer. I got sidetracked for a minute because it's so pretty. Transformer is a trademark owned by Hasbro, and they have the toy robot, as you know, that transforms, and it's a whole movie franchise. And Hasbro owns the trademark, and although I don't think there's any likelihood that anybody will confuse Transformer Planner with the Transformer, you know, trademark from Hasbro, I'd rather not call it that. I think that I'd rather call it a multi-cover planner. Multi-cover planner. So we have the multi-planner planner and the multi-cover planner. Just me, you know, part of being an eclectic planner. All right, so here we have Wild Styles, beautifulness going on. And the reason why I haven't given you a purpose for this planner is because I'm just calling it my fun planner for now. And with the Wild Style, it was dated, started in July, I want to say, yeah, July 2020. I did not use it, but I am, if I do plan to use it, I will start in, you know, when I want to start, and I'll redate things if I need to. And so the second cover is this one. It is, again, a Wild Style, but it's the notes, okay? It's the customizable notes. I didn't cover it up this time. It's a triple V. And as you can see, it's beautiful. This version is a little different because of, you know, I have it on these. I've removed the original discs it came with, and I put it on these rose gold expander discs, but the other cover sticks out, and you know what, I don't care. So because I am one of the eclectic planners, and I don't care about that. But anyway, I put this cover on too, so I have both the Wild Style custom planner dated. I have the notes. All right, I put them on the expanded disc, and then comes the one that you saw in the beginning, You Are Fearlessly Authentic, and that one is not truly a cover. I bought a companion pack to go with the Wild Style, and it came with a folder, and in that folder were all the accessories. I cut that folder up, which is this and this, and placed it in this sleeve here, which Happy Planner sells. I think I bought it from Michael's quite a while ago. So this front cover is in one. I just slipped that in there. The back cover is in one. I just slipped it in there and made myself a third cover that looks very Wild Style. And I like it. So I've transformed, but not me. No. Sorry, Hasbro. No, I have not transformed. I have created a multi-cover planner for me to have fun with in 2021. And so this one I have notes, pages, and some dividers that I purchased. A folder from something different. In this one I have the dated calendar plus some more dividers and things. I haven't done anything with it other than put it together. And then the last one, or the third one, is the notes one, and I have put some tabs in here, some things that I got from that companion pack, the stickers that came with that. And by the way, also a bracelet came with it, and I've tied it down here at the bottom, and I keep it here. It came with the companion pack. So this folder, I believe, came with the companion pack. So, but anyway, that is my multi-cover planner for 2021 just to have fun with. This is my multi-planner planner, which is my top 10. These are my weekend faith planners, one for where I receive, one where I give. This is my personal planner, which is my Hobonichi Cousin. And this is my career planner, which is my Jibun Techo. That's my planner lineup. The only last thing I want to say is that, and I won't show you because of time, is that each of these will be in a cover. These as well will be in a cover. This will be in a cover. And this one is staying at home all the time, and so I won't put it in a cover. Plus, it's so pretty looking like that. All right, that's it. That's my planner lineup for 2020. I hope that you got something out of that. It's just the way I do things. It might not work for other people, but maybe something in there worked for you. All right, I hope that you have a blessed day, whatever day this is for you, and I will see you next time. Bye.